Are you new to the Amazon Influencer Program? Or are you somebody that is just tired of flying by the seat of your pants and looking to narrow down a strategy to attack the Amazon Influencer Program? Well, if you said yes to either one of those questions, then this video is going to be for you. I carefully dissected the Amazon Influencer Program and have broken up strategies into 4 main categories. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about those 4 main categories, what makes them different, and just try to help narrow down your strategy for you to help make your Amazon program journey just a little bit easier or just a little bit more fine-tuned to help you make sure you're using the most out of your time and maximizing your commissions. So come on, let's just get straight into it. Before we get any further into the video, let me explain the 4 main categories that I have broken down the Amazon Influencer Program strategy into. So number 1, we have vertical versus horizontal videos. Number 2, we have staged videos versus unstaged videos, and I'll explain more on that later. Number 3 is low-priced items versus high-priced items. And number 4 is low quantity of videos versus high quantity of videos. There is no right or wrong way to choose a strategy or to pick what works for you. This is all based on your testing, what's working for you, what's making you the most commission, and what's easiest and convenient for you. There's no right or wrong answer. You can't be judged by which way you choose, and I don't think there is necessarily one way that makes you the most commission or the most successful and other ways that make you less. It all depends. There's so much flexibility within this program and these strategies that you just have to pick the course of action that fits you. So let's get into vertical and horizontal videos. The first thing about vertical videos are they're optimized for the Amazon Inspire program. Now, the Amazon Inspire program is fairly new and you may not have heard much about it. But basically, if you get on the Amazon app, you may see a little light bulb icon at the bottom of your screen. If you click on that light bulb, you will be taken to a screen that mimics the look of what TikTok might look like. And what you'll see here is that you can just scroll through these vertical videos made by other Amazon influencers, and you can see videos of product reviews that they've created or images that they've tagged products in, and these influencers are making a commission off of those products if you purchase it. So the Inspire program is really neat, really cool, and a new feature that has been added. Another thing about vertical videos is that they're also optimized for product pages and when people are purchasing from a smartphone. Now, if you're purchasing on Amazon from a smartphone and you click to watch a review video, your video, if it's made vertically, will take up the entire screen of the smartphone and give the viewer just a better viewing experience all around. There's not going to be any dead space on the screen, and vertical videos just fit. Now, if you're watching this on a computer, if you're watching a vertical video on a computer, you will learn that there's going to be dead space on the sides of the screen, and it kind of doesn't fit, and it's not very optimized for viewing on a computer. Another good thing about vertical videos is when you export these vertical videos or when you have these vertical videos, you can then repost them on TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and you can repurpose that content on other platforms. That's a really great, really handy tool because you already have the content made. Why not share it across multiple platforms, right? So that's where vertical videos come in really handy and are very useful. Now let's talk about horizontal videos. Horizontal videos are optimized more for product pages when searching or purchasing on a desktop. Now, in my opinion, they just look more professional. They're just kind of the way more people are used to filming, and it's just more old-fashioned in a sense. So horizontal videos are really good for product pages when purchasing online. However, like I said in vertical videos, if you're looking at horizontal videos or you're purchasing from the Amazon product page on a smartphone, horizontal videos contain a lot of dead space above and below the video because your smartphone is so narrow and it's meant for vertical videos. So horizontal videos do appear a little bit not as great as vertical videos when purchasing on a smartphone. Another reason that horizontal videos can be a good idea is because they're optimized and they're already exported to be used across YouTube or posting on Instagram. Because of the way that you film this content horizontally, that's already ready to go on YouTube. So you can repurpose this content and use it on YouTube. However, this is not optimized for TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts like vertical videos are. So depending where you're planning on reposting this content, shooting vertically or horizontally could be a big determining factor. Now, category 2 of the Amazon Influencer Program strategy is unstaged videos versus staged videos. Or let me put those in parentheses. Unstaged videos versus staged videos. Now, let me elaborate a little bit more on that. So, staged videos is kind of what I'm calling videos that are, set up. You have a backdrop, you have nice fancy lights, you have good audio, a microphone, you're using a DSLR camera, you have everything set up and staged around you. I'm not saying the review itself is staged and fake and unauthentic. No, not at all. I'm just saying you have like a whole production looking set going on, and that's why I'm calling it staged. Unstaged would be the complete opposite. Unstaged is you're just pulling out your smartphone and you're catching the product in real time. You're catching, yourself actually using the product, actually testing it out. Who cares about how the quality looks, if it's a little bit shaky, if the audio is staticky, if there's a baby crying in the background. This is a completely unstaged video and it's just raw. So those are those two categories and kind of what they mean. So let's dive a little bit deeper into them. Starting with staged videos. What I like about staged videos is they just give off a little bit more of a professional look. They look more put together, there can be higher quality, good audio, so it's almost like your viewer or the purchaser is watching a YouTube video. My opinion on that is it also helps you stand out on product pages because that's not how a lot of the videos are. A lot of videos are created on smartphones, and just creating staged videos to me stands out. But it could also feel unauthentic to the buyer. The buyer might not like somebody in a staged setting with nice background. They might want the raw truth. They might not want a staged video where everything looks so nice because they might not believe you. And that's just the truth on that. I'm just going to go ahead and throw thumbnails into the staged category, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't shoot an unstaged video and create a thumbnail. I'm just throwing it into this category because I feel like it fit in here best, and if you're staging your video, then you're most likely creating a very nice eye-catching thumbnail versus someone who's doing a completely unstaged raw video. They're probably not going to create a thumbnail, but you very well can. Now let's talk about unstaged videos. Unstaged videos can seem very authentic and raw and real to the buyer. These videos come across as just someone genuinely using and testing out a product and can give the buyer the most actual information on the product. This isn't always the case, but that could be the view that the buyer is having. Unstaged videos are also easier to shoot, a little bit more common, and just more for the beginner. Most beginners aren't going to have box lights, a good microphone, a high-end camera. So the unstaged videos can be something that someone starts immediately. Anybody can do it, and it can be done anywhere at any time. Unstaged videos also you do not have to worry about having a thumbnail, but like I said, you can. I'm just throwing it under that category, so it just makes it that much easier of a process, and you just have to upload the video as is, and whatever the thumbnail is, the thumbnail is. Now with these unstaged videos, you're not going to have 4K, you're not going to have crazy quality, you're not going to have crazy good audio, but hey, that might be what the buyer's into. The third category that I broke this strategy into is high-priced items versus low-priced items. These go hand in hand with the categories in number 4, but let's briefly talk about what I mean by low-priced items versus high-priced items. Low-priced items are basically products that are about $20 and under, and when you sell those or when you make a commission off of those, you're receiving like cents to the dollar. That means you're gonna have to sell a ton of these low-priced items in order to make the same amount of commission that you would selling one extremely high-priced item. Now, another thing about this is depending on which side of the spectrum you choose, low priced items versus high priced items, it's gonna kind of depend on what you have around the house. If you have a bunch of high priced items, then going the high priced item route would be great because you can make less videos, you can make more commission off of those videos, and you won't have to do as much work. But if you're somebody kind of like me who doesn't have a bunch of high priced items laying around, or that you can film, or that your friends and family have that you can borrow to make videos on, then you're gonna have to do a lot more videos at a higher quantity on these low priced items just to make the same amount of profit or commission as some of the high priced item people. There's nothing wrong with this. You just have to accept the fact that if you're choosing to go the low priced item route, you are gonna have to work harder, you're gonna have to make a lot more videos, and you're gonna have to sell a lot more products to make the same amount of commission as people that are using these higher priced products. Now, if you go the higher priced product route, these are for people, like I said, who have these kind of products laying around at home, or have friends or family members that have high priced Amazon products that they can review. If you have that, you will find out that you will make a lot of money in a short amount of time, and you're gonna think you're not doing that much work. The problem with that is that these kinds of products are really hard to come by and very competitive. These types of items that are high priced are the ones that a lot of influencers are going after. So you may work really hard to put up a video for this high priced item, and your video might not stay there very long. That's because it's so competitive. These high priced items are something everybody is after. So your commission might be big in the beginning, but you might be kicked off the product page shortly after, and so you're no longer making that commission. The same can be said about low priced items. However, since you have so many low priced items going up on your storefront, it's not as bad as losing one of the biggest or one of your high priced items. If you lose just one low priced item, that's not a huge deal. Another thing about this low price and high priced items is something that I always talk about in my videos. You can't compare yourself to other people because everybody has a different strategy and everybody has different items that they have at their disposal. So what I mean by that is if you're looking at some people's results who are reviewing high priced items and their storefront shows that they only have 70 videos, yet they're making hundreds of dollars, and you have like hundreds of videos and you're not even making triple digit commission, you can't compare because their price items are just different than what you're doing. So when you choose a strategy, keep all of these things in mind because these all will affect you in some sort of way. Again, there is no right or wrong way or right or wrong strategy. This is just what fits you. I can give you a real good example. Somebody who is older in age, who has their own house, who may have a pool, a boat, live on a lake, has a lot of expensive outdoor toys, who has a security system. All of these things are going to differ from somebody who maybe still lives at home with mom and dad or lives in an apartment. You're not going to have a boat. You're not going to have all the accessories that come with a boat. You may not have security systems and all these cameras around your house. So it's a lot harder to be competing or comparing yourself to some of these higher end people when you're over here reviewing lotions and books and toys and games. And this is not a knock to anybody because that's my strategy. I am targeting the lower priced items, and that's why I have hundreds of videos, and I have accepted the fact that I have to work hard. I have to make 30 videos a day. My 30 videos a day is probably equaling the same amount of commission that somebody is making off of one high-end product. And that is just what it is. The fourth and final category of the Amazon influencer strategy is low quantity of videos versus a high quantity of videos. Like I said, this kind of correlates with what the categories were in number 3. If you're reviewing lower priced items, you're most likely going to have to push out a higher quantity of videos. If you're reviewing high priced items, then you can deal with the lower quantity of video reviews pushed out. That is simply because the price of the commission, and we already know that, we already talked about that. So if you're somebody reviewing lower priced items, just know you're gonna have to push out a ton more videos than somebody reviewing the higher priced items. No matter what strategy you choose, no matter what categories you decide on, we're all gonna be faced with similar problems. And those similar problems are that competition is getting stiff. There is more people joining the program. I'm not at all saying that it's oversaturated, because it isn't. There's so many less people doing this than other programs or other things out there. So we still have time. There's still money to be made. However, just choosing the right strategy can really help you and can help mentally prepare you for what you're getting yourself into. Know that if you're reviewing low quantity of items or low priced items, you're gonna have to do a high quantity of videos. Now, like I said in the beginning of this video, there is no right or wrong answer. There is no right or wrong strategy to go by. You can be somebody that chooses vertical videos that are unstaged with a thumbnail, that are high-priced items that you're posting at a low quantity, or you can be somebody on the completely opposite end of the spectrum. You can be somebody posting horizontal videos that are staged with a thumbnail, reviewing low-priced items and producing a lot of those because your commissions are lower. Like I said in the beginning of this video, there is no right or wrong way to do this. I just wanted to give you the 4 main categories and things to consider and take in mind when you're deciding to do this program. People ask me all the time, why do you do it this way? Why do you do that? Why do you shoot horizontally? Don't your videos look a little bit staged? How do you think people are clicking on your videos? Why do you think people are clicking on your videos? Don't you think if you did it this way, you'd make more commission? Yes, there's so many factors that come into this, but the reason I chose mine are because I've tested it. It's what works for me, and it's what I can do. It's what I can, keep up with. If doing these stage type of videos and making thumbnails are not something that you can keep up with, then don't do it my way. There's people who make funny videos. Every influencer that I've looked at on YouTube does it a different way, and each of us are different. We're each making our own type of commission. We're each making a different amount of commission. And like I said, there's no right or wrong way. Something else to think about here. A lot of us influencers like to check out other influencers' storefronts and see all 100 or 150 videos that these influencers are creating all at one time. So when we're looking at all the videos, yes, all of our videos may look the same, or we might start every video off with the same little catchphrase, or all of our thumbnails might be similar, and it might look like all of our videos are staged. However, a lot of people buying products or buying these products that we're reviewing are not looking at our overall storefront. What they're looking at is products that they want, and then they're watching videos on it. Now, don't get me wrong, there's definitely going to be purchasers or buyers out there that see your thumbnail on one page and then go to another product and they may see you again. And they just might get more comfortable with you. They're either gonna like you or they're not gonna like you. But not a lot of these purchasers are going to your storefront and seeing, wow, this person made 1,000 review videos and they all look the same. I guarantee you, the only reason we are doing that is because we're informed about the Amazon Influencer Program and we kind of know what we're looking for and what we're doing on people's storefronts. These buyers don't. These buyers are not doing that. They just want to know whether the product that they're interested is good or not. That's it. So overall, I hope this video is somewhat helpful and a different way to kind of look at this. Now, I've just been getting some questions a lot about these kinds of things and decided to put it all together in a strategy video. I think this is a very good way to look at it because you can see all the different combinations that you can attack the Amazon Influencer Program with and see what works for you. My strategy is going to be completely different than some other influencers on YouTube or on Amazon. And it's definitely going to be a lot different, more different than you. So you know what? Maybe comment down below your strategy and let's see, if any of us are doing a similar one or if there's anything we can learn from each other. So leave some comments down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications for this channel because I have a lot more informative content coming your way, and I'm very pumped up, excited, and just having a blast talking about this. Now, I might have been a little bit more tired in this video because I've been pushing out a lot of content, but I hope you liked this video. I hope you have an amazing rest of your week, and I can't wait to see you on the next video. Have a great one.